Ladies and gentlemen, Kent Brindley, the movie reviewer, and the movies of January. Now, these are the movies of January, so if you haven't seen them by now, especially the first two, if you have not seen them by now, then you're probably going to end up renting them or watching them on streaming. Because the first two movies of January were Christmas Day releases. The last two movies of January, there's a chance you haven't seen them yet, so these reviews mean something. Here we go. The order in which I watched the movies of January. Hang on. The Fire Inside, the Caressa Shields story. A Complete Unknown, the Bob Dylan movie. The Blumhouse version of Wolfman 2025, Den of Thieves 2. The order in which I was anticipating or looking forward to these movies. Den of Thieves 2, I knew nothing about. I didn't even realize it was a Den of Thieves 1. I hadn't seen a commercial yet, to my knowledge. I don't remember having seen a trailer yet. Wolfman 2025, I definitely hadn't seen the trailer yet. But I mean, it's a Universal classic monster, so what's a Wolfman doing? What's a Wolfman movie doing being released in January instead of October, September? Yeah. Good question. A Complete Unknown. Not a Bob Dylan fan. The trailers made it look great. And Fire Inside. A coming-of-age story. A story of overcoming obstacles. A true story. And this young lady came out of Michigan. Well, by way of Flint rather than South Haven, but that's neither here nor there. The order in which I ended up enjoying the movies of January. Number 4. Blumhouse Wolfman. Wolfman 2025, whatever you want to call it. The producers and actors and everyone responsible for this film worked very, very hard to earn that coveted 2 popcorn buckets out of 5. There were movies that I've absolutely hated before this one that I still gave 3 popcorn buckets to. Number 3, Den of Thieves 2. It feels like every other heist movie I've ever seen, and I'm not even a fan of heist movies. I'm sitting there for 2 hours, 40 minutes going, haven't I seen this movie at least once before? And again, I don't even go to heist movies, so. Number 2, The Fire Inside. Fire Inside. A Fire Inside. I think it's just called, I think it is The Fire Inside. Right up until the point that she goes to the Olympics and wins, this was a great movie. The story of everything she went to upon coming home from the Olympics at some point ended up dragging. Obviously, this isn't good. I mean, obviously, you want a boxing movie wherein the final scene is the montage of them winning, that would be Rocky. They wanted to tell the true story of Caressa Shields. Executive produced by Caressa Shields, so it's going to be through her lens, the lens of truth of the person who lived it. But again, number one just blew me away. A complete unknown absolutely floored me. Again, not a fan of Bob Dylan, but you don't have to be a fan of Bob Dylan to know that he changed the face and the voice of folk music by correlating rock and roll, by intermingling rock and roll and folk. And he did so at a folk music festival. That and Timothée Chalamet is a far better singer than Bob Dylan is. I said what I said. Alright, this has been the Movies of January. I'm Kent Brindley, and again, I review the movies so that you can make up your own mind. See you soon.